Hi everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's Tips with Lauri. I'm really excited to share one more final tip on our vintage boardwalk. I love these wall hangings. Aren't these adorable? And we've had a lot of cute ideas. These are little pockets right here, and you can actually put little things in these pockets. So if you were wanting to maybe inspire one of your kids to do some chores, you could even put a little quarter in each one of these pockets, and every time they do a chore, they get their quarter. And I have seen some really neat ideas used with this larger one. They've put countdowns to, say, a fun trip or family pictures. Looks like your family's riding in that little carousel. Is so cute. Ferris wheel, not carousel. I got that wrong. All right, today I wanted to share a tip on decorative stitching. And the reason I like to share that tip is if you notice on this, it says, "Oh, happy day." And this is a beautiful decorative stitch that we have used. And this stitch has a jump. So as you can see, what some of our decorative stitches, when it jumps more than a few millimeters, if your machine keeps cutting and goes back and then it goes back over to it and it stitches one more stitch and then it goes back and it goes back, that's a good indication that you probably want to shut off your automatic jump stitch or change your jump stitch length. Because what happens is your machine is set up so that it will cut anytime your machine has to jump further than a certain amount of millimeters, whatever millimeters you set on your machine. So if you set it at 2 millimeters, anytime that there's a jump of more than 2 millimeters, it's going to cut the thread and then it's going to move to the center and go back to the next stitch, which is back on that same word, right? So what we recommend then is making sure you either make that millimeter bigger. For example, I would set your millimeters to 20 or 15 millimeters to 20 millimeters. That way it will cut in between the words, but it won't stop and keep cutting in between these decorative stitches. So that's just something that if you're having that issue, that's something you would want to check on a machine stitch setting. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that you have fun making, let's get this the right way, making the vintage boardwalk wall hangings. Oh, happy day. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.